7 powerful Chinese proverbs for financial success. Are you tired of working harder every year but never getting ahead financially? Do you feel like the American dream has become the American nightmare for people like you? There are 2 types of people in America today. The first type? They follow modern financial advice. They max out 401k contributions and hope for the best. They trust Wall Street experts who've never built real wealth. They live paycheck to paycheck on 6-figure salaries. They believe retirement means working until 67 and praying Social Security survives. The second type. They follow wisdom older than America itself, older than capitalism, older than written money. Principles that created dynasties when America was still a wilderness. Here's the shocking truth that financial advisors pray you never discover. While Americans carry $1.1 trillion in credit card debt, while 64% live paycheck to paycheck regardless of income, while financial stress destroys more marriages than infidelity, ancient Chinese wisdom has been solving money problems for over 5,000 years. These aren't fortune cookie sayings. These are battle-tested principles, forged through dynasties, wars, and economic collapses, proven by merchants who became emperors. Today, I'm going to reveal 7 Chinese proverbs that will create millionaires in 2025. Each one challenges everything modern finance teaches. Each one transforms ordinary income into extraordinary wealth. If you're ready to escape financial mediocrity using ancient wisdom, comment Dynasty Wealth below, because what worked for Chinese emperors would work for American workers. Let's start with the proverb that saved a merchant's entire bloodline. Proverb 1. A river is never straight. You expect your financial journey to follow a straight line. Steady raises every year, consistent market returns, linear progress toward retirement. You plan for smooth sailing forever. Then recessions hit, industries disappear, companies downsize. Your straight line plan crumbles overnight. Ancient Chinese merchants understood something Wall Street ignores completely. Rivers never flow straight. Neither does money. Neither does life. For 3,000 years, Chinese traders survived by expecting curves. They stored grain during abundant harvests. They prepared for drought during rainy seasons. They knew the river would change direction. In 1930s Chicago, 2 Polish immigrants worked the same factory. Kowalski spent every paycheck on immediate pleasures. Live while you're young, he declared. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. His neighbor Chen saved 30% of every dollar. Even during good times. Especially during good times. Kowalski mocked Chen's discipline. You're wasting your youth on worry. Enjoy life before it's too late. When the Great Depression struck in 1932, the factory closed permanently. Kowalski faced starvation with his family. No savings, no options, no hope. But Chen, he had 2 years of expenses saved. He bought foreclosed properties for pennies. He started 3 small businesses during the crisis. The deeper truth Chen discovered was that abundance during curves comes from preparation during straight sections. Modern Americans make Kowalski's mistake repeatedly. They increase spending with every raise. They assume good times last forever. They ignore the river's natural flow. The river principle teaches us, smooth water always ends eventually. Economic cycles are like seasons. Inevitable, predictable, unstoppable. Winter always follows summer. Prepare accordingly. But understanding cycles requires deeper wisdom about money's true nature. Proverb 2. Gold has no smell. You judge money by its source. Dirty money, clean money, easy money, hard money. You assign moral values to neutral currency. Ancient Chinese merchants discovered something revolutionary. Money has no memory. Money has no morality. Money only has utility. The dollar earned from minimum wage labor spends exactly like the dollar earned from stock dividends. The gold found in a river buys the same goods as gold mined from mountains. Value comes from accumulation, not acquisition method. In 1950s California, 2 veterans returned from Korea. Williams felt ashamed taking government benefits. I don't want handouts, he declared. I'll make it on my own. His friend Zhang accepted every benefit available: GI Bill, education, VA home loans, unemployment insurance while job hunting. Money is money, Zhang said simply. Williams worked construction for $2 per hour, proud of his independence, earning honest money through sweat. John used government benefits to attend UCLA, studied engineering while collecting assistance, started his career at $8 per hour. 20 years later, Williams remained a construction worker, still earning hourly wages, still proud of his honest money. John became a successful engineer, owned 3 rental properties, built wealth using government handouts as stepping stones. The deeper truth John discovered was that money's value comes from what it becomes, not where it started. Americans often refuse money due to pride. I won't take welfare. I don't need help. That's beneath me. Meanwhile, successful people accept money from any legal source. Tax refunds, government programs, family gifts, found money, all dollars spent identically. The gold principle teaches us, accumulation beats acquisition pride. Money doesn't care about your feelings. Money doesn't judge your methods. Money only cares about multiplication. Accept every legal dollar. Invest every available cent. Let compound interest work regardless of source. But accumulation without direction becomes meaningless. Proverb 3. The wise mouse has 3 holes. You put all your financial eggs in one basket, one job, one income source, one investment account, one strategy. You believe security comes from simplicity. Ancient Chinese understood that survival requires options. The wise mouse never depends on one escape route. 3 holes, 3 exits, one for daily use, one for emergencies, one known only to itself. Smart money works the same way. In 1960s Detroit, auto worker Johnson earned $25,000 annually. Great salary, great benefits, single income source from General Motors. He felt completely secure. His Chinese neighbor Liu earned $18,000 from 3 sources, $12,000 from restaurant work, $4,000 from weekend tutoring, $2,000 from small rental property. Johnson mocked Liu's complicated life. Why work 3 jobs when one pays more? Simplicity is better than complexity. When GM downsized in 1975, Johnson lost everything overnight. No income, no options. 20 years of experience became worthless. But Liu lost restaurant income and kept tutoring. Rental property still generated cash. Multiple holes provided multiple escapes. Liu used his survival time to buy foreclosed houses. Former GM workers dare aspirate to sell. Liu's 3-hole strategy became generational wealth. The deeper truth Liu discovered was that diversification defeats disaster. Modern Americans repeat Johnson's mistake. Corporate jobs with golden handcuffs. All income from one employer. No backup plans when industries shift. The 3-hole principle teaches us, multiple income streams create unshakable security. Hole 1, primary employment income. Hole 2, side business or freelance work. Hole 3, investment dividends and rent. When one hole closes, 2 remain open. When industries collapse, you survive and thrive. Start digging your second hole today, before you need it, before disaster strikes. Because the mouse with 3 holes lives while the mouse with 1 dies. But multiple streams require understanding true wealth. Proverb 4. Wealth grows in the dark. You show off every financial win. New car in the driveway, expensive vacations on social media, designer clothes at work. You think looking rich makes you rich. Ancient Chinese merchants learned the opposite truth. True wealth grows in silence, hidden, quiet, invisible, like bamboo underground. Real fortunes develop in darkness while fake fortunes perform in the spotlight. In the 1980s, in Los Angeles, 2 software engineers earned identical salaries. Martinez bought a BMW and moved to Beverly Hills. Post success photos constantly. Fake it till you make it. Wang drove a Honda and lived in a modest Chinatown apartment, invested 60% of his income, never posted wealth pictures, never discussed his portfolio. After 15 years, Martinez looked successful but carried massive debt. Car payments, mortgage payments, credit card payments for lifestyle maintenance. Wang looked ordinary but owned $800,000 in investments, plus his paid-off home, plus emergency funds. Real wealth is hidden from view, but Wang's invisible success attracted 0 problems. No jealous relatives asking for money, No friends are expecting expensive gifts. No thieves are targeting his assets. Martinez's visible success created constant pressure. Family members requesting loans, friends are expecting lavish entertainment. Maintaining an image costs more than building wealth. The deeper truth Wang discovered was that stealth preserves what flash destroys. The wealth in darkness principle teaches us, quiet accumulation beats loud performance. Drive older cars while buying newer stocks. Live in modest homes while building real estate portfolios. Wear simple clothes while wearing compound interest. Let others perform wealth. You build wealth. Let others look rich. You become rich. Ancient wisdom: the full grain bows its head while the empty grain stands tall. Wealthy people bow their heads. Broke people stand tall. Choose your posture carefully, but invisible wealth requires long-term thinking. Proverb 5: plant trees whose shade you'll never enjoy. You want financial results immediately. Quick returns, fast profits, instant gratification from every investment. You plant flowers instead of trees. Ancient Chinese gardeners thought in generations, the greatest wealth comes from planting trees whose shade you'll never enjoy. Building for bloodlines you'll never meet. Creating value that outlasts your lifetime. This isn't just about inheritance. This is about compound thinking. In the 1970s, Phoenix, while construction workers bought new pickup trucks with overtime pay, Chinese immigrant Huang planted financial trees, $200 monthly into index funds. Not exciting, not glamorous, just consistent tree planting. His American coworkers bought immediate gratification: boats, motorcycles, vacation trips. You only live once, Huang. Enjoy money while you have it. Huang smiled and continued planting. Month after month, year after year. Boring consistency over exciting consumption. 40 years later, Huang's $200 monthly habit had grown to $2.1 million. His consumption-focused friends had memories and debt. The deeper truth Huang discovered was that time transforms pennies into fortunes. Modern Americans plant financial flowers, day trading for quick hits, crypto gambling for instant wealth, get-rich-quick schemes that die quickly. Flowers bloom fast and die young. Trees grow slowly and live centuries. The tree planting principle teaches us, think in decades, not days. Every dollar saved today grows for your great-grandchildren. Every investment compounds for generations. Every financial tree shades bloodlines you'll never meet. Chinese proverb: the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Start planting today. Even if you'll never sit in the shade, your descendants will thank you. But generational thinking requires understanding time's true power. Proverb 6: water defeats rock by persistence. You try to get rich through massive moves, all-or-nothing investments, high-risk, high-reward strategies. You want to shatter the mountain with one swing. Ancient Chinese understood a different power. Water doesn't fight rock with force. Water wins through persistence. Drop by drop, day by day, eventually carving the Grand Canyon. Consistent small actions defeat dramatic large actions every time. In 1985, 2 college graduates started careers in Chicago. Rodriguez planned to invest big when he made real money. I'll start seriously when I hit $100,000 salary. Kim started investing $75 monthly immediately. Barely noticeable amount. Rodriguez laughed at the tiny contribution. Rodriguez waited for bigger paychecks. $50,000 salary, still not enough. $75,000 salary, almost there. $100,000 salary, now I need a house first. Kim increased her contributions with every raise. $75 became $150. $150 became $300. Water-like persistence for 30 years. At retirement age, Rodriguez finally started serious investing. With 10 years until retirement, despite his higher lifetime earnings, Kim had been investing for 30 years. Her water-like drops had become an ocean, $1.8 million from persistent small contributions. The deeper truth Kim discovered was that consistency conquers everything. Water principle in action. $100 monthly for 40 years equals $2.3 million. $1,000 monthly for 10 years equals $204,000. Small amounts over a long time beat large amounts over a short time. The water defeats rock principle teaches us, Persistence trumps perfection. You don't need a massive salary. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need brilliant strategies. You need consistent action, drop by drop, month by month. Let time and compound interest do the heavy lifting. Water always wins. Time always tells. Persistence always pays. But persistence requires the final wisdom. Proverb 7. The diamond is just coal that handled pressure well. You avoid financial pressure. You want easy money. You seek comfort zones. You run from stress and struggle. This keeps you ordinary forever. Ancient Chinese alchemists understood transformation. Diamonds aren't born beautiful. They start as ugly coal, buried deep under pressure. Heat and stress create brilliance. Financial success works identically. In 2008, while most Americans panicked during the financial crisis, Williams moved everything to savings accounts. Safety first, he declared. I can't afford to lose money. Lee embraced the pressure instead. Borrowed money to buy foreclosed properties, studied during market chaos, learned while others fled. Williams avoided stress and preserved capital. Lee embraced stress and multiplied capital. By 2015, Williams had saved money earning 1% annual returns. Lee had tripled his net worth through pressure-forged investments. Williams chose comfort and stayed ordinary. Lee chose pressure and became extraordinary. The deeper truth Lee discovered was that pressure creates wealth, while comfort creates poverty. Every wealthy person survived financial pressure. Learning to invest feels overwhelming. Starting a business seems impossible. Taking calculated risks feels terrifying, but pressure teaches what comfort cannot. Stress builds what ease destroys. Difficulty develops what is simple never will. The diamond principle teaches us, embrace financial pressure as your teacher. Market crashes don't destroy wealth. They transfer wealth. From the pressure avoiding to the pressure embracing. Your financial stress isn't punishment, it's preparation for brilliance. Every recession teaches resilience. Every loss builds wisdom. Every pressure point creates strength. Stop avoiding financial pressure. Start leveraging it. Let stress transform your financial coal into wealth diamonds. Because pressure makes diamonds, while comfort makes dust. Now you possess 7 ancient Chinese proverbs that will create millionaires in 2025. 5,000-year-old wisdom that survived dynasties, wars, and economic collapses. Principles are more reliable than any modern financial theory. Secrets that transform ordinary people into extraordinary wealth builders. If even one proverb changes how you think about money, commit to applying it this week. Expect financial rivers to curve. Accept money from any legal source. Build multiple income holes. Comment ancient wisdom if you're ready to follow 5,000-year-old principles instead of last week's financial trends. Share this knowledge with someone trapped in modern money myths. Ancient truth might save their future. And tell me below, which Chinese proverb will transform your financial life forever? Remember this eternal truth from 5,000 years of Chinese wisdom. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. But don't just take one step. Take 7 steps using 7 proverbs. Let ancient wisdom guide modern wealth building. Because these principles worked for Chinese emperors. They worked for immigrant merchants. They'll work for you. Start today. Start small. Start smart. Plant financial trees for your great-grandchildren. Build wealth like water carving stone. Transform financial coal into diamond fortunes. Your ancestors are watching. Your descendants are counting on you. Ancient wisdom is waiting. The only question left, when will you begin?